G'day everyone, I'm Lyle, this is Caprice, dad and daughter, and this is our 80. And welcome to our first episode of...
We've got to think of a name, I think so.
Tell me that. I can cut it out. G'day everyone, I'm Lyle, and this is...
Caprice.
G'day everyone, I'm Lyle, this is Caprice, dad and daughter combo, and this is our 80. Purchased it a couple of weeks ago and decided we'll make a YouTube video. We start a YouTube channel of our adventures, building this car up, budget build, family adventures. That sounds like shit. G'day everyone, I'm Lyle, this is Caprice, dad and daughter, and welcome to our YouTube channel of our...
A few moments later.
G'day everyone, I'm Lyle, this is Caprice, dad and daughter combo, and welcome to our YouTube channel. We bought this 80 series a couple of weeks ago and it's rained ever since we got it. First sort of clear day, so thought we'd get into it. Thought we'd start a YouTube channel of us modifying this car, getting off budget family holidays, enjoying the countryside. So tune in, start getting this ready for roadwork. So this is her 1993 80 series petrol, 4.5 litre. It's already got 33s on it, part-time full drive converted. She's got an EFS 2-inch lift by the looks. Motor's been rebuilt apparently 30,000 k's ago. It's been redone. It's got all the bits and pieces, drives pretty good. Starts and runs nice. Brakes a bit spongy, so I'll look at that soon. She's I had this roof rack on it. Rip that off, gonna change that. That bull bar's gonna go, get a new winch bull bar, steel one. Big auto in it. See how that goes. Piny edge in it. It's a pretty tidy old rig for what it is. Been sitting in a paddock for the last couple of years, I think. Got a draw system in here, Titan drawers for Kings. It all works. So it's a couple of dollars. That'll be right. Like I said, it's going to be a budget build, so see how we go. That child restraint bar is going to come out, get a bit more room. But yeah, so first on the agenda is pull these wheels off and check these brakes out and bleed all the brakes, I think, and go from there. guys, I got the wheels off. Just checking the brakes. There's plenty of pad in there. Heaps to play with. Checking all the steering components. Nothing seems to be moving. All the ball joints are good. Someone's put freewheel hubs in it. Bushes are good. Nothing sort of perished. There's no visible oil leaks anywhere, so it's a good sign. Well, I'm going to bleed the brakes. I'll just braid these up. So I'm going to get Caprice in the driver's seat. Start pumping that brake pedal, and we'll get some fluid through these brakes. They felt a bit spongy when I was driving it home, so let's do it. Right, you're pumping. Right, hold it. Hold it. Alright, the brake bleed is blocked by the looks, nothing's coming out, so just going to undo him, see if there's a hole in it. Little hole up here. Just poking a bit of wire in there. It was blocked, there was a bit of stuff in it. But she's all free now, I reckon. Caprice, you want to blow on that?
No.
Right, I'll put that back in and see how she goes.
Goes in quite a
Got an
bit.
old 10mm over here. Tighten him up.
I can fit under him.
Righto, Caprice, you want to go get on that brake pedal again? Righto, pump it, Dale. Hold it. Looks good. Righto, pump it again. Hold it. That's not bad. She's good, that one now. Get it to the other side. When you're bleeding brakes, leave the cap off, let it breathe. Make sure you got a bottle of oil there, ready to top her up. Pump it. Hold it. And this one's blocked as well. Righto, we'll take this one out as well.
Have you got that bit of wire?
Yeah, it should be here somewhere.
Oh, yep, here.
Oh, yep, there was a bit of crap in that one. Give it a spray with a bit of degrease. Look at it coming out of there now. Righto. Where's your hole? Oh, found it. Righto, Press. You want to go again? Yeah, I'll 10mm over here before he runs off and goes hiding. Righto, pump her up for a start. Pump up.
Yep.
Hold it. Look at that. G'day guys, back again. We've had about 180mm of rain the last couple of days, so I haven't been able to do a great deal, but bled the brake lines and they're still a bit spongy, so we're going to change this master cylinder out just to eliminate a problem. I looked at a couple of brake lines and they're all perished, so I've ordered new brake lines to come this week, hopefully, some braided lines. So we'll get into it, and Caprice is going to pull this master cylinder off and we'll go from there. Hopefully that helps as well. Righto.
Wait, how does it? Just pull it?
Yeah, it's got a little thing there, you push that and then pull it out. Just under the sensor.
10 mil.
Where's the old 10 mil?
Not that one.
Got him. Be good if we had brake line spanners, but we don't, so we'll make do with what we got. Not too tight by the looks.
No, they're real easy.
Alright, I undone the 2 brake lines and the 4 bolts, 4 nuts that I'd on. Should just pull out of that piston now. And there she is.
It's full.
She is full. That's right. Righto, we'll go get the other one and throw her on and plumb it all back up. Righto, while Priest is getting up in here. Here's the new one we're going to throw in. New reconditioned one. So we'll just throw them back on them bolts, Priesty. Just sliding all the way in.
This side. No. Oh,
That's
yeah,
it.
there.
Pull them lines out of the way and you're good.
Yeah.
Right, I'll hold that if you want. You can throw them nuts on.
Them wires are a bit annoying.
Righto, that's the new master cylinder on. Just top them up with a bit of oil, keep the oil around the around the seals, keep it from perishing. But then yeah, we'll wait for these new braided lines to come and we'll fit those in. Stay tuned. Righto guys, so today these brake lines have all turned up, so we're going to throw these in. We've done the master cylinder, so we shall put these in and put new pads in while we've got the calipers off and whatnot. Should be all good by then and see how we go. So these are them, all braided. Can't really see, they've got a plastic coating over the braid on the 2 centre ones. They're extended, 100mm extension. Then the fronts, they're all braided with a plastic coating, and the rears. So we'll get along, throw them in, throw pads in, and bleed the whole system, put all new fluids through it, and see how we go. Should be all good, and then it's one step closer to getting on the road. Righto, so this is, I don't know if you see that, that's all corroding, perishing away, so that'll be probably the main reason of our spongy brakes. Just got one bolt down here to undo, under this brake line at the back. Be a little clip in the behind there that's holding that hose in. Undo that and put the new bit in. And it should be the same for about here, I reckon. Should just unscrew out of there and there'll be something up in there. Be a bolt. Screws in up there, undo that. Do the same on the other side and jack the back up and do them ones. Let's get into it. Righto, so I pulled this caliper off and this little fella on the ground over here fell out of it. It's a bit solid, been there a little while, but anyway, these pads, they don't look too bad, but I'll throw a new set in it just to be sure. So we'll grab some pliers, pull these split pins out, pull them pins out, and then we can pull these pads out in place. Got the caliper apart here. Got some new pads for it. I'm just going to clean up all these parts, put a bit of grease around and a couple of bits that need to slide. Push these pistons out. Hopefully they're not seized, that should be right. Put it all back together. So, fingers crossed. Just a bit of emery tape. Just clean these pins up a bit, make them slide a bit nicer. Yeah. Alright, so I'll just clean all these up, put it all together, throw it back in the car and do the other side. Righto, so we've got the new brake lines in, got the new pads in, got the extended brake line in. That was a bit of a mission, but little handy tip, undo it off here. I don't know if you can see that, son. Undo it off this T-piece, then pull the clip out of there and you can feed it through. Gives you a bit more room just to try and get that nut off. Made it a fair bit easier. So I've got that side done as well. And I'll throw the wheels back on and do the back. Alright, I'm just going to jack this back up and sweep the back post up. These wheel slings that I think Ridge Rider, they bring them out. I'll make it handy when you haven't got any lifting points for a high lift. Half safe, as long as you don't do it dodgy. Always throw your axle span under something solid. Go under the diff as long as you can get to it. Last thing you need. Got a bit of rain here too, so hopefully they don't sink too much. Put them under and assess the situation. Like that. I'll let that one down.
It's not gonna fall or anything.
I don't know.
It's fine.
It's always a good habit. Just throw your wheels under your car. That way if it does fall anywhere, hopefully it doesn't fall on you. Stops it hitting right on the ground. Alright. It's a nice little spider there, Priest. You put him there to try to get me?
Oh no. Where's the screwdriver? I'll poke it.
Righto, we're going to take these brakes off so I can check these handbrakes. And glue these brakes up.
You can get rid of the spatter. Oh, it just crawled underneath it. Yeah, it crawled underneath there. You can do it.
Just giving her a good wash under here.
Oh, it's really muddy.
I'll get into it, Caprice. Really get some water up in there. That's it. Going to give it all a bit of a spray under there. Tidy it up. Protect it a bit more. Try and stop a bit of rust. That's the go, Pricey. Keep going, Price, that's it. Well, we'll finish cleaning this up a bit and come back to you. We're about to spray these wheel arches. Stay tuned to be spraying these wheel arches. Just using the Silvertip Auto underbody rust coating. We shall see how it goes. Righto, got that all painted up, looks a whole lot neater. Now we've just got Caprice, she's just going to give them wheels a bit of a tub up, spray paint them black, make them all neat and tidy, put it back together and do the front. Alright guys, that brings us to the end of this first episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. Gonna make some more, see how we go. Probably not the best video, but we'll get there, we'll get better. Any helpful hints will be great to get us through the next ones. So we've just replaced all the brake pads, pulled off all the old soft brake hoses, put braided hoses on, bled all the brake lines, replace the master cylinder, and the brakes are all good. So now we've just got to fix the reverse lights, should be good for roadworthy, and a heap of stuff in the shed that we've got to throw on it. New bull bar, lockers,
Winch.
got a winch, yeah, got a fair bit of gear we've got to throw in there. 12-volt system, so that'll be future videos, and keep watching and can't wait to get exploring.